Yo, what's good everybody? King Drago Sancho 17 and welcome back with another episode of Vexx. Number 2. In the last episode, we did a tutorial and did the first round of Timberdale, half of it, the majority of it, with only 4 more Wraith Hearts to get. So this one here is a one-way portal called Sundial tells the time. Hidden gateway open halls, mischance will be a crime. So let me walk y'all through this. Anytime you see any of the name that's called a Sundial portal, it basically means that there's a hidden level. So where we're gonna go is we're gonna go all the way to the Sundial, because once again I don't like this sunset here. Before I do anything, once again, I want to get that life. Alright, so that's done. So this right here, this is the Sundial portal. As you can see, we can't get in there. So, in order to get that activated, what you want to do is step on here. So anywhere you go, let's say if you're from here, if you're behind that tick, you can't activate the Sundial portal. But if you pass the tick, it opens you through a portal. So you go in here, and this is where it takes you. While I enjoy some fruit and take some action. So I have found one of the secret Sundial portal levels, which is the Wraith Heart will be found. So first up, some of these I'm familiarized, so I'm just gonna go through either one of these. I'm gonna see if I can make a leap through. It's a little easy. I need to pause real quick because I'm a little thirsty. I need some water. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Vámonos. So going into this pedal. You do not want to fall to your death, that's one thing. I want to see if I can make the jump from there. Now, my advice to you guys is, if you are a professional at this, like if you played the game before, and you know how to make those stunt jumps, those daredevil moves I should say, go for it. But if you are a new beginner and all that, my advice to you is don't do it. Like, take the safer option. It's better to do it that way. I know I did some of these moves here, but just try not to do it all the time. Okay, so there's our first Wraith Heart for the first Sundial portal. Made our way through and change the camera as fast as I can. Okay, there we go. While I enjoy my fruit with the berries. Alright, on to the next one. Next up here is a cursed heart just out of reach behind a crystal veil. If molten trick we didn't teach, this run will not avail. So, one more thing I'll walk you through here. Once again, those arrows will point you. You see that Wraith Heart over there? You can see how it's shining from like a mile away. Well, more like miles away. Once again, get the extra life. What is kind of nice though is every time you finish a level here, it resets and you're able to regain another one. So this is where you will find the next heart. Now, as a kid, I didn't know how to actually do it because I would always go like this, because that thing is like really hard. So, in order to get that, what I also didn't realize, as I talked about in the first episode, the rock suit, the one that it's like pure red level hot, you want to make sure you get that at all times. Only if there's a crystal in the way to break through anything. So, where is it? Right here. This right here. So, you have, I think, about 25 seconds to get all the way there. Oh, and anyone who touches you, 30 seconds. You want to touch me? Go ahead. Anything that touches me dies. Oh, and also, you can't jump too, like, I guess this thing is, like, really heavy. Like, the suit makes it heavier, makes it really difficult for him to go move. And you gotta get there as fast as you can. No stalling, because every second counts. And that's how you get the heart. Get the Wraith Heart. So that is the first power up there that you use for the rock suit. And there's another suit that you will be able to get. You just need to find that metal or power up, whatever you find there, which will come forward. Next up we have the Astani Old trapped in these soul jars. So for any of these, we gotta get all 6 of these. Now some of them I am familiarized where they are. So starting off with this one here, because I saw one as I was getting an extra life. So we go ahead. I'm just gonna once again do that and grab the extra life. Alright, here's soul jar number 1. Now I am familiarized where some of these are. The others, maybe. So we go ahead up here. Gonna move to the right a bit. Alright. Got the other one. I don't know if there's another one down here. I just want to make sure, like, because sometimes, even though I have played the game before and a little rusty on where things are, yeah, there's nothing here yet. Nada. And once again, I don't want to take a large fall. If I, hey. Oh. Okay. So got that. There's the next one. I don't know where this is gonna take me. Get up, puto. Oh, I forgot about that. I shouldn't have stand too close. I'm just taking these boosts because it's definitely gonna help. So there is no soul jar here. As I jumped into the water. Ah, right. There's one right here. I forgot about that. Great job, by the way. Almost there. Oh yeah, there's one over there. Gonna make this big leap from there. And now there's one more. Now this one here, this one at the beginning, since I couldn't remember like where it was, where I couldn't remember where it was from the very beginning. So we're gonna go up here, take a shortcut. Whoa, don't wanna fall. Okay. I just need to get up here. Let go. Where? I think it's in one of these, Ah, there we are. I think it's in here. I don't know. I'm not for sure. This one takes me to... oh, no, it's just the life. I thought it was. So another little secret there. I think we go somewhere down here. Yeah, it's gotta be where these Flalians are. Where do we want to go here? And okay, I gotta also be careful not to fall to my death as well. Okay, one more jump. Now we go up. I can't see. Okay, here we are. There it is, the final soul jar. Well done, Vexx. You have freed the 6 Astani spirits from their soul jars. And the Wraith Heart is officially up there. So forget these guys. And we got ourselves the Wraith Heart. Alright. Alright. Last one. When the hearts did burst asunder, much energy did scatter to return this heart its thunder 100's all that matters. Okay. This is the one that I hate the most. You have to collect 100 shards. And I mean 100 of these shards. I don't remember where I always start, but these things right there. As I mentioned in the tutorial, this was always a pain in the ass. Well, some levels it was a major pain in the ass. So that's why I hated doing this. Only like certain levels. So, normally for this one, I would skip. Let me up and give me my health. So I would say I'm gonna skip, but at this point, I guess I might as well entertain a little bit, so might as well tell you a story. Okay, story time. Where do I want to start? Do I got any interesting facts? I guess we start off with a football moment. I'm talking about football soccer. If you know, you know. I'm not European, but I wish I was. So, it all started off with when, let's see, what year was this? Was this back in 2022? So there was a co-ed intramural soccer. Since I didn't know it actually existed, so I figured I wanted to give it a try. I didn't really know much about it. So at first I started noticing it when I once got a mail that I wanted to join a team. So because I wasn't recognized with everyone's faces, like they were all new players. The first game I ever played with the intramurals co-ed soccer team, I ended up first match, I ended up tripping like on the shitty turf field. What the fuck? So I ended up falling on my own. Nobody touched me. I went full speed and I tripped. I fell on my own. Because once again, the indoor field is just not that good. It's absolutely shit. That's the same place where I tore my ACL there. So when I first played there, we did end up losing 2-1 that game. That was the first game. However, the next game, we ended up winning the next one, which ended up in a 3-2 victory, which was a really good match. I ended up scoring 1 goal and assisting 1 goal. Like, it was an absolute, like, great moment for that one. Starting off, I don't think it was a competitive match yet, because there's like two divisions. There's like the recreational and there is competitive. Like if you wanted to try out, because I didn't know what league I was in at that time, so we were I guess we were in the recreational level, which didn't bother me. I mean, as much as as long as there was a league to play in. So as we got there, the first game, yeah, like I said, we lost. The second match I played, we ended up winning our first game. First game I won with them, I should say. So it was a 3-2 where I scored and assisted. The next game we tied. We tied a 3-3 match once again. Great match. And there's the final Wraith Heart. I did not notice I made it to 100. So anywhere you go, whenever you get 100 shards, that's where it ends, and the Wraith Heart is yours. So anyway, continuing on with the story. So we ended up tying. It was a 3-3. I did the same thing again. I scored and I also assisted that game. So take one last look. Alright, we have completed the first level of Timberdale. Now we're gonna move on to the next location, to the Dragon Reach. So find a Policing treasure, an ancient knuckle, take care of the... which I'm not too sure where this one is. I'll have to remember it. So, in the meantime, let's get on with it. Yeah, looks like we're in a Sahara desert. Sahara, I don't know. So, I'm just gonna follow where these arrows go. So, anyways, before I was interrupted, oh yeah, we got those new enemies there. Those are like, I think those are Yabus. I don't know what the hell those things are. Man, they're fucking weird. So during we tied the 3-3 match, and I scored that 1 goal and assist. That was back-to-back matches there that I did, which is really good. And then the next game probably had to be one of my best and probably one of my favorite matches I played. We ended up losing I think we were losing the first half, but then I ended up scoring the first goal for the team. It was very competitive too. And I scored the second goal in the second half. And then after the second half ended, it was a tie. Another tie, 2-2. Like it was a very great match, to be honest. Like I never thought, and it probably was one of my favorite opponents we've had like to go up against. So it was a very good matchup there. Like I never had a much competitive match like that for quite some time, especially against the girls and the boys. Like some new faces, they were pretty good. I have to say that was a fun competition. Like it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl, if you're good at the sport, that's all that matters. You play with them, you know how to play the game, and you make your way through. So beneath the dragon's gas, which you move twice, drop and hop. Okay, I know what this one is. So then, we made our way to the playoffs after that. After I tied twice, and we ended up winning once. And I've lost once while playing with them because I didn't know they had a game already. Like, they played the first couple matches. So during the next match, it was the playoffs. First half we were down. We weren't down with anything. It was no goals. However, I managed to score 2 goals in the quarterfinals, and ended up helping the team go to the next round, to the semifinals. Now the semifinals is where it got even better. Like, we ended up defeating the first place team, and after defeating the first place team, we ended up, we were forced to forfeit because we didn't have enough girls on the team. We had enough boys, but we just needed like 2 more girls. And all that time, because it was such a great match, where I thought we would have made it to the finals and play against a team that we defeated before. But we were forced to fork up the win and give it to the reigning champions of that match. It was not, like, honestly, that was a terrible moment. Sometimes, like, when you carry your team all the way that far, so everything you did, you carry a team that you don't know, becoming the all-time favorite underdog stories, two underdog teams making it their way to the finals to break a fairy tale story. And it turns out you're forced to forfeit. It was such a terror. It was like devastating moment. I thought, like, I've never won anything while playing football, except for a runner-up, like, which was like back in like 2011, when we used to have a good place to play football, soccer at the one stadium before it collapsed. So yeah, so that's the story of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we're back in business, finishing up with the hop and drop and defeating the inner demons. This is a good like moment here. Finish up. Boom. So I never got to explain the hop and drop rule. So your goal is to get as many of the blocks, even though they fall. And once you collect as many, you just gotta defeat your inner demons. It is pretty easy, don't get me wrong. I mean, the first one I kind of was distracted because I was talking and I was telling the story. Alright. Next one here. Ancient Swells Sea Drain. Oh, I hate this one. This is the one fucking level, like the one level I hate the most. You gotta go in through these like secret like sea, like the underwater levels. This one I really struggle so much because I always died in this and I never really understood. And it takes you into different locations. First order of business, grab a bubble. Oh, and watch out for that fish, because that fish really packs a punch. So depending where you are, first let's get the ring. And that takes us... right where that fucking fish is. Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna get away from him. Oh, you motherfucker. He's gonna follow me. Fuck you. Okay, so we got one. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, no, 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 no. I need a bubble. Okay. I don't know if there's another one here, but we really gotta hurry up. Good. Give me another one. Can I get through the... Are you serious? Fucking puppy guarding. Go away. Fuck off, man. Leave me alone. Ah. You're lucky you're not up top, because otherwise I would've sliced you and turned you into a sushi. Oh my god, man. That's the one annoying thing I hated the most about this. That stupid redfish will always pack a punch and will just... You can't even swim fast enough, not, even though they have gills, obviously, and they're sea creatures. They're barely they're hard enough to avoid. Like, I could barely avoid them. Alright, next. So that goes into there. So we're gonna go around. I don't think I can go anywhere else. Not that I know of. And not only that, when I played this, I also would drown in this. So that made it like worse. Yeah, there's one more in here, I think. But first I need a bubble. Come on. Okay. Where was I? I think it was over here. Nope. We're close by. I'm not gonna lie, this actually was really nerve-wracking because it looks like it's very claustrophobic there, like a very claustrophobic moment. I don't have thalassophobia. In other words, I don't have a fear of water. I mean, being lost in an open sea, yeah. If this ever happened to me in real life there, oh my god, I would panic. I probably would be dead. Where do we go? The exit. Maybe follow the shards. I better hurry. Oh, there it is. The exit. Okay, we only got one more to go, and then we are done. Alright, there's one more. Almost there. Somewhat. Okay. On to the last and final pond. And I need some water. Alright, here we go. Oh, and that fish is back too. Is there no way we can get rid of him? And of course they're gonna say, not without cause. I have cause. It is because I hate him. If you know, you know. Now, this can't be right. I don't think. I don't know. Oh, no, 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 no. Please go away. Yeah, get out of here. Damn it, bus. Cabron. Pinche pescado. I think that's the only one there. I don't know if there's any. Oh shit. That's it. That's the only one? At least give me a bubble. Okay, so there might be one more I might have missed. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and find that. I will catch up with you guys. Aha, there it is. Oops, not what I wanted. There was the final one. It was actually in where I was before I entered that other dimension. Just give me the bubble, and I need to get the hell out of here. Where? Come on. Do I feel it? There it is. The Wraith Heart. Hardest level done. I never thought I managed to actually take the W on that one, especially on the those other times I struggled playing this, and I couldn't even get the Wraith Heart for that one. Like, it really sucked. Next up, the depth beat and that talents. I think I know where that is. But first I need the sundial portal, because I don't like that it's getting dark too soon. And those creepy shadow wraiths. I think those are called shadow wraiths, if I'm correct. Those guys are pretty aggressive too, so they really will get on your skin. Alright. Just gotta go to another stage, but we gotta make this quick. And we gotta go quicker than that. Like lightning. Lightning is fast, he's quicker than quick. I'm faster than fast. I'm quicker than quick. I'm lightning. If you guys know what if you know, you know. Get out of here. So we gotta go over there. Oh, and we gotta avoid this little guy here. I don't know what this thing is called. I guess I call him the bobble gap because they always make that sound. So you either can go chase him, but you use the stick left and right rapidly. Get him out of here. But first, get the fuck out of here. So we go in here. I'm not gonna do those stunts just to show here, because otherwise y'all might probably think like I'm making all these moves because I'm trying to make it quick, but I won't do it. Alright, here we are. Into this place here. So we're going into this weird little sketchy place, whatever this is. Where it's haunted by ghosts. So there's the Wraith Heart down there. So I'm gonna go to the left here. Now there's many ways you can get those things. Oh, but first... Oh, hell no! Okay, so I'm gonna go... Let's go to the right. Oh, and try not to fall to your death too. That's one thing you don't want to do. So we're gonna go... So it takes you to a certain dimension, while these ghosts also try to interfere with you. So good luck with that. And the camera angle is so awkward. And then you hit the B to slice, and you get yourself the first block. Now, there is one thing I wanted to try on here too. If you do, if you manage to get all three of them, I think you might be able to reach without having to go for the last one. I've done this before, but I'm gonna see if I can repeat it again. So, also you don't want to fall too, because you fall, then you have to start all over again. Where do we go this time? I guess I'll just go wherever this takes me. Then let the chips fall where they may. Okay. Okay, this is pretty tough. Can we make it is the question. I need to make that jump. Okay, that was luck. Just concentrate. Use caution. One more. And we're in the money. Last one. Okay, I don't know if I can make it through there, but here we go. Let's see. Booyah! And we didn't even have to go back. So, got that done pretty easy. Blueberries for the win. Alright, I'm dropping the towel on that. Alright, next one. I think we're gonna do maybe like 2 more. Yeah, I think maybe 2 more. Next up, we're gonna go beyond the fossil graphs. A ship floats in the air, and just a thread-branded path with wings to get you there. Okay, so this is the part where we're gonna have the next introduction before the rock suit. So yeah, there is a rock suit in this level too. Because as I think I may have shown, there is a Wraith Heart nearby, near the lake in there, near that little mini pool, I should say, not lake. And we got some skanks, those bees. Only one YouTuber who did this gameplay called them that, because I don't really know what they're called. Same with those orange things known as the puggles, I guess. Once again, I don't know what they actually are named. The Flalians were the only names that I could actually name because, like I said, they look like aliens and their heads are on fire, so which made a lot of common sense. Alright, so we go there. So we're gonna go on this stool here, or pedestal, whatever the hell this is. So we go around here, and here we are. We have we have the wings. The air suit power is what it's called. I stand corrected. I actually thought I was gonna lose some health, but turns out Vexx just lost his lunch, if you know what I mean. Just trying to get on this. I guess, well, there's a soul jar there before. Okay, go up there. Get out of my way. And now we have entered this path here. Now this one's a little hard, if I may. I'll be honest. So for this, we're gonna activate the air suit. Go down here. Whoa, this camera angle's so weird. And then you make your way through here. And yep, there is no way of getting back out there. But doesn't matter. You got the Wraith Heart. So that's what you do. That's what the air suit does. So if you ever need to take a ticket back home to there, that's where you can find the Wraith Heart. I was like at the beginning as a kid, I was like, how the hell am I supposed to get over there? I didn't know there was a Wraith Heart. But then growing up realizing, so that's what it does. Alright. So, let's see. Now this one here was, no, this one here. I think we have time for one more, and then we'll wrap up the video there. So we're gonna get the rock suit, because I think that one is the part where it has the rock suit. If I remember the location, how to get in there. And to get there at a certain time. Okay, where is it? There it is. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn the camera around. And make sure we get this done super fast. Oh, and don't go into that sinkhole, because you'll die. Go, 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 go. I gotta find a way to get over there. So the only way to get up there is to do that. There it is. Bingo. Alright. That about sums it up for this episode. And yep, let's boost up the last Wraith Heart. And what are we at right now? And once again, I don't have to worry about quitting because it automatically saves. Alright, so there we have the 16 Wraith Hearts, and then looking to both sides. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I want to get to before we wrap up this video. So this one here, I do want to share one thing before we get going. Now, even though within a certain spiral while moving a handle, you'll acquire to a castle of sand. So however, it's actually, a lot of people think for this one here is when you're looking for that one sand castle, I don't remember where it is, but first there's one more thing I want to grab. Rhea's diary. And then voila. That's her second diary we got. So in the meantime, we are going to deal with that for the next episode. So a lot of people think you have to go in here, but it really is nothing. So there's nothing you can do for that. Well, I'll walk you through it tomorrow, I guess. On the next episode. So I am just gonna go return to the rift there. I already got the I already got what I needed there, because I completely forgot there was Rhea's diary. So for this one here, we will talk about it on the next episode, and then we'll also read through the next journal for Rhea's diary later on. So look into the inventory, the Dragon Reach, we're doing pretty good. Anyway guys, that's it for me for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with another episode for more Vexx. So, moving on to episode 3, we will be finishing off with this, the Dragon Reach, I think. Oh, what the hell? So there's only 3 more Wraith Hearts, and then we'll be moving on to the next location there in number 5, which I will tell you what it is later on. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do, drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Buenas noches, have a good night, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.